Hello, welcome back to my channel Crochet World. On this video you're gonna make together a cutie baby ballerina shoe, and where we're gonna include the pearls. So the pattern here is more to show you how to include pearls in your crochet work, and you can design anything from it. So for the first step, for the sole, you need to chain 11, just like that, and then you skip the first stitch, you go to the next one and you make your first double crochet, and you need to make 10 double crochets in total. So that's the first one. Go make your second, and you need 10 of them. Now I finished my 10 double crochet, and you have a last chain, last stitch. You need to make 7 double crochet in the same stitch to give it the round shape. That's one, that's two, and continue like that. We need 7 double crochets in the same. Go ahead and I will meet you there. Now I make my 7 double crochets in the same space. Like you see, it's starting to give him the round shape. You need to make 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So I need now 7 double crochets. So I have 3, I think. This one, yeah, is number 4. And I need to continue my number 5. My 6th one. To do it again. So I make 7 double crochet, and in the last one what you need to do is you need to make 3 double crochets so you can meet the start of the first row and you can close your row. So go ahead, and we need 3 double crochets in this last stitch. Two, 3 in the same stitch, and then you close your row with the start of the previous row. Just like this. Now when I arrive here, what I need to do, I need to chain 2. That's gonna be considered like my first double crochet, and in each stitch from the coming 4 stitches you're gonna make 2 double crochet. So that's my first set of 2 double crochets in the same stitch. The next one you're gonna make 2 double crochets. tie my second set, my third set of 2 double crochets, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and now my final one in the fourth stitch. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 1 double crochet in each of the next 10 stitches. So I need 10 double crochets. I finished my 10 double crochets and I'm coming here to the 5 stitching of the round shape, and each, you see here 1 2 3 4 5, in each one of them you're gonna make 2 double crochets to give it more round shape. So 2 double crochets in each stitch, 5 stitches, 5 sets of 2 double crochets. My second one, my third set, my fourth set, and this is my final set, my fifth set. Okay, now I need 7 double crochets, so 1 double crochet in each stitch of the next 7. I need 7 double crochets. Go ahead and make your 7 double crochets. I will meet you there. So now I finished my 7 double crochets and I have 2 stitches left. Like you see, in each stitch I'm gonna make 2 double crochets to continue with this round shape until you meet with the start of the previous row. So then my first set of 2 double crochets, my second set, and here I go to the first stitch from the first double crochet and I make slip stitch. What now? The final row is gonna be a row of half double crochets. You can do simple crochets or you can make half double crochets, but here I am in the round shape, so you need to make it. I will show you how to make the half double crochets. So you chain 2, you go to the next stitch, and that's a half double crochet there. I will show you how it's work. A half double crochet, you put the yarn around the hook one time, but you pull through all the loops in one time. That's the half double crochet, and you pull through all the loops in one time. So I'm gonna show you one more time the half double crochet stitch. You pull the yarn around the hook and you pull through all the loops in one time. So I made that, and you pull through all. So now I need to go back to my work. I just make this to show you what it means, a half double crochet, or we can say an unfinished double crochet. So the two terms mean the same thing. Now I chained 2 here, and I go back to the same stitch to make a half double crochet in the same stitch. So this is gonna be considered like 2 half double crochets in the first one. So in the next 3 stitches you're gonna do the same. In each stitch you make a set of 2 half double crochet to keep up with the round shape. And the next one, 2 half double crochets, and the next one, 2 half double crochets. So what you're gonna make now is you're gonna continue with half double crochets, but you're gonna put only 1 in each stitch, and you're gonna do this for 12 stitches. Only 1 half double crochet in each stitch. Now I finished all my 12 half double crochet, and in the coming 7 stitches you're gonna put 2 half double crochets in each one. So that's the first one. You make a set of 2 half double crochets. The next one, 2 half double crochets, and you continue like that. So we have made 2, we need 5 more. I finished now all my 7 sets of 2 half double crochets. I need to continue with the half double crochet in the next 11 stitches. So go ahead and for 11 stitches make 1 half double crochet on each stitch. So you need to finish the 11 stitches and make 11 double crochet. Go ahead, I will meet you there. Now I finished my 11 double crochets and I have 2 stitches left, 3 stitches left, I'm sorry. I need to put in each of them a set of 2 half double crochets just to make sure to finish the round shape until you meet the start of the previous row, just like that, and then you make a slip stitch in the first stitch, and now we finished the sole. Like you see here, we have the shape of the sole. That's gonna be the front. So the wider is gonna be the front of the shoe, and the tighter side is gonna be the back of the shoe. Now what I'm gonna do from there, I'm gonna start working chain 1, and I'm gonna make sides of the sole. I'm gonna work from the like you see here from the inside of the stitch, just make double crochet, simple crochets. So one simple crochet in each stitch. Make sure to work it like I'm doing. Take only the exterior of the stitch, and you do it all along the sole. So go ahead and I will meet you there. So like you see, I finished my side, and I'm going to meet the start of the row with a simple slip and stitch. So now I'm gonna change colors, and to change color you need to take the front of the sole and you go to the center of the sole and you take the center of the sole, that's the back, that's the front that we need. Go to the center there and start. Leave the first stitch and count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and in the 8th stitch change your color to start our pattern. So go ahead, I will meet you there. So now I'm gonna put my yarn there. Like I said, you start from the center and you count 8 stitches and you put your yarn to start working. Now I'm gonna chain 1, and all the pattern is gonna be based on double crochet. So I chain 2, gonna take this, it's bothering me. Now we'll make it nicer. You can finish your work and then you cut whatever extremities you have, or you can do it at time. So I chain 2 and I'm gonna stop there. This row gonna stop in the other side. The same, you count 8 stitches from the center. So let's go for double crochets all around the sole, but you need to keep in mind the other side from the center for our work later. Now go ahead and make your double crochets, 1 double crochet in each. So continue all along. Now I finished my first row of my second color, and then I arrived here. I'm gonna meet my starting of the row with a simple slip stitch, just like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue the same pattern of double crochets like I said to the front side, and you take the center, you count 8 stitches. So you need to stop there. For the second row of our double crochets, you need to stop in the front side. This is why I start with working in this position in the first time. So go there. Now I finished my second row of double crochets and I stopped, like I said, in the front side. Now I'm gonna include my pearls in my yarn. So I take the pearls and I start putting them in my yarn for later to include them in my crochet work. So put whatever color you choose. Here I choose one pink, one gray, one pink, one gray, until I put them all. And you put extra ones because you're gonna need them for later, so you make sure to have the right number. Now I go back from where I finished the second row. Here, tight your yarn because I'm gonna start with the front of the shoe to include my work. Okay, from there, what I'm gonna do exactly now, I'm gonna make half double crochet for four of them. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go to the next stitch and pull through all the loops in one time, like that, and you pull one pair closer and you make one chain around it, just like that, and then I chain 1 and I do the same pattern for half double crochets in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 half double crochets. Pull all through of them at once, and then you need to pull your pair closer, chain 1 around it, and then chain 1. And we're gonna repeat the same pattern for all upcoming stitches until you reach the start of the double crochets row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull through all the loops at once, and then pull your pair closer, and then you chain 1 and you finish all the front side in the same pattern. You can then we come back to make a second row in the front, and then we continue with the same pattern to go all around the shoe. So you need to finish this first row of the front side just the way you're watching here, with 4 unfinished double crochets. You put your purl, you chain 1 around it, and then you chain 1. So continue like that until you meet the double crochets, just like that, and then you meet it with a slip stitch, and then we're going back to make a second row of this purl pattern in the front, and you continue with it all around the shoe. So in the front you will have 2 rows, and all around the shoe only 1 row of pearls. Now I chain 2 and I go back. In the next space you make the same pattern of 4 unfinished double crochets. You pull through all the loops, always the same pattern, and then you take your pearl, you put it closer and you make 1 chain around it, and you chain 1, you go to the next space and you continue with the same pattern and all around the shoe. So here we finished. I have a first row of pearls in the front, the first row, and I stop there, second row, and I continue it all around the shoe for the same pearl pattern, with the same pattern with 4 unfinished double crochet pearl, chain 1, 4 unfinished double crochet pearl, chain 1. So that's an easy pattern, but like I said from the start, this is just to show you how to include pearls in your work. You can choose any pattern you want. It's as you like, up to you, to make these nice pearls secured for the baby, like you see here. Now what I'm gonna make is I'm gonna make a strap to hold both sides and to secure it in the baby foot. So for that, just make a small chain of 8 of which color you want, the blue that you make the sole with or with the pink, but here I'm gonna choose the pink yarn. I'm gonna make my chain with that for the strap. So I'm gonna start chaining 8, make your knot, chain 8, just to hold the both sides, to give it more shape to the shoe and to secure it to the baby foot. Now what you're gonna do, chain 1 and make simple crochets. So you're gonna have simple crochet, 1 simple crochet in each stitch. You can make 2 rows, 3 rows, it's up to you. Here I'm gonna make 2 rows of them. That's the first row of simple crochets. One simple crochet on each stitch. So now I'm gonna continue another row. You can make 2, 3, it's up to you. And then when you finish it, you go attach it there and go ahead. Now I finished 2 rows of simple crochet and I attached them in the front of the shoe, like I said, just to give it the shape and to secure it in the baby